So, in light of recent events of us reading the MCR fanfic, I wanted to get in the mood of the middle school.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
I wanted to get into the mindset
There we go.
of when I was a middle schooler.
Okay.
So I went on Spotify and I was listening to an emo playlist.
Uh-huh.
And as I'm listening, I'm like, most of these fucking suck.
Damn.
Ooh. Those are fighting words.
I know. And I decided to go through and rate.
Rate or
Rate.
Right?
Rate.
Oh, okay.
Rate
okay.
different emo bands as if they were emo.
What?
Rate different bands if they are emo and if they are good.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening.
And I
now.
got most of these from the emo playlist.
Okay.
So, are we ready for the first one?
Yes.
I have Hollywood Undead.
Okay.
I rated them emo and good.
It's a very scientific rating system.
They've got some bops.
They do. Panic at the Disco.
Uh-huh.
I rated them emo and alright.
Oh,
That's gonna cause some fights.
I know it is. They're okay.
how could you...
I'd say their recent stuff is...
I haven't listened to their recent stuff.
It's hit or miss. I guess they never miss. Got a girlfriend, but she doesn't kiss yet.
Wow, you're bringing back the old trend. Okay.
Then I have Fallout Boy. I rated them emo and good.
Oh, good. All
I
right.
liked Fallout Boy.
Okay.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Okay.
I rated them emo and good.
Uh-huh.
3 Days Grace. What?
I guess.
They're emo and good.
All right. I wouldn't put them on an emo playlist. I would put them on like a rock.
Our top contender is My Chemical Romance. Of course, I'm very biased. Very emo and very good.
We're putting varies into this now.
Then we have Green Day.
Uh-huh.
Emo and not good.
Oh!
Those are fighting words.
I don't like Green Day. I never have.
Oh, we're going out to the parking lot.
Some people
We're
are...
going right out to the shed.
I'm gonna have a bunch of people mad at me for this one too. Blink 182. They are not emo and they are not good.
Ooh.
You know what? That's fair. I think I only know like 2 of their songs.
They're all yell. And I'm so sorry. Then we have Evanescence.
Uh-huh.
That's your girl.
I love Amy Lee. She is emo and very good.
Okay.
Then we have Papa Roach. They are kinda emo. And they're good.
I would not put them on... All right.
They're kinda emo.
Listen,
Kinda
this
emo,
is
yeah.
Anna's rating system. You can get your own rating system.
Exactly.
And do
I'm
this
sorry.
later.
I'm sorry.
If people want to debate, do it. I'll fight you all day.
Jeez.
Linkin Park.
Uh-huh.
They are emo and good.
Yeah.
21 Pilots.
Why did you sneer?
Well, we can already...
They are not emo.
Oh.
And they are not good.
Oh, you're gonna get some fights on that one, too.
I don't like them. No. Mm-mm. All Time Low.
Uh-huh.
They are emo and alright.
You just...
Am I bothering you?
You're scaring me, man. You're scaring me.
I Prevail.
Uh-huh.
They are emo and good. I do like them.
Uh-huh.
Paramore.
Okay.
They are emo and good.
Okay. All right. We can still be friends.
Avril Lavigne. Not emo, but very good. We stan our scene queen.
Yes.
All American Rejects. Kinda emo, and they're alright.
Yeah.
The Killers. Not really emo, but they are very good. I like them.
What
I
if,
know one of their songs. It's a bop,
yeah.
but...
Just what if these bands like see this?
I
Well,
hope they
if-
fight me.
if they have an issue with it, they can take it up with Anna. And Anna's management.
You can find us at.
The Calling. They're kind of emo, but they sound like Creed.
This is a different rating, but okay.
Boys like girls.
Uh-huh.
They are emo and good. AFI.
Uh-huh.
Not emo and good. The Rex.
Okay.
Nah, fam, they suck.
No, like, distinct rating either way. It's...
Straight up.
I heard one of their songs today, and I'm like, this is just a middle schooler, and I can't relate at all. Breaking Benjamin.
Uh-huh.
Emo and alright.
That sounds like a good band name. Emo and alright.
I'm emo, and I'm alright. And here we are tonight.
And we're just gonna close the set down.
Then we have Good Charlotte. They're kind of emo, and they're alright.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and last we have Simple Plan.
Okay.
They're emo, and they're not good.
Oh. Oh.
Those were all the bands that I had.
That's...
This list could be updated. But those are my ratings. Come at me. Come at me. I know you want to fight. Any thoughts? Tots?
I'm excited to see what the comments have.
I want to fight. I'm in a mood.
You are very much in a fighting mood right now.
I am.
I can tell.
Why did I write this? Brought to you by the record button.
Welcome to Why Did I Write This, the podcast where we read bad writing so you don't have to. I'm Harmony.
I'm Beth.
And,
We're continuing chapter 2 from last time. And if you remember, chapter 2 was titled New Teachers.
and it's a long chapter.
So far we've met Ray, Frank, and Mikey was a dick. And we left off where we are going to Mikey's room for lunch. Remember?
We shouldn't be going to Mikey's room
We
for
really
lunch.
shouldn't. This is an inappropriate relationship
No.
already.
Especially
also-
because they locked the doors. It was just
Yeah.
you two. Ugh.
Used to.
Use two.
I was gonna say you two students, and then I was like, that's kind of weird.
Use two students.
What we got, Anna?
Alright, so, off we went. Anna darted to science. Everybody in that class was locked out. Where's the teacher? Someone asked. I don't know. Maybe they're harassing Mrs. F. MS snickered.
Oh, I see what's happening. You're filling in a name.
Mm-hmm. We'll call him Morkin.
Morkin?
Morkin snickered.
Morkin snickered.
Yep.
Okay.
Anna kicked him in the shin and ran to hide.
What a
Damn.
fucking asshole you are!
Anna, you're a bully.
Morkin deserves better.
No, Morkin did not. She then found herself toppled over with her books spilling everywhere. Someone in front of her cursed under his breath. She looked up to find Gerard Way laying on the
damn.
floor with his
He
hot
is the science teacher.
Oops.
with hot coffee spilled down his front. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you?
Why are you talking like that?
Anna shouted loudly.
Also, add one to the hot counter.
I never want you to say that to me.
What? I didn't.
Suddenly, Ray opened the door to see what was going on. Anna took the paper cup out of his hands and set it carefully on the ground. Then she went behind him, wrapped her arms under his waist, and hoisted him to his feet.
Giving him the Heimlich maneuver.
On the ground.
I also,
Strong are you?
yeah, this is little 8th grade Anna just hoisting up a whole 30-year-old adult.
You let me be buff.
You be whatever you want to be. You're a Barbie
Make
girl.
sure to lift with your legs.
Yeah.
Not your back. When
Just suplex him.
When she looked at him more closely, he had coffee in his hair, on his face, on his clothes, on his shoes, and on
Fucking coffee did he have?
On his hair, on his eyes, on his neck, on his back.
He just showered in coffee.
on his brain, on his heart.
On his left-right shoe.
On his pinky toe.
When she looked at him more Cherie hustled over and forced herself not to laugh. Ray was busy laughing at the situation. Gerard looked at the person who knocked him down with such evil.
Damn.
Evil, huh?
What's up with the Way brothers being dicks?
Gerard, I'm really sorry.
Isn't he the favorite?
Yeah.
She likes bad and mad men.
Don't you worry about it. You hold on. Anna took off her jacket and dabbed gently at Gerard's face.
Don't dab him.
He just stood there, blowing fumes from his nose.
Wow, was he a dragon?
Well, he probably got coffee in his nose.
Good point.
And in his lungs. And his intestines.
Yeah.
And his left kidney.
Anna couldn't tell if his face was bright red from anger or from the hot coffee.
Another hot counter.
Yeah.
He whipped the jacket from Anna and rubbed his face and hair and shoes and clothes. Until the jacket was drenched and saturated.
I don't like the way you described that.
Ray went into his room and brought out a towel. Gerard snatched it from him and put it on his shoulders. You know, he fumed, this is a brand new suit.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have gotten a brand new suit to teach middle schoolers.
Anna let the tears flow. I'm seriously sorry. Please, I'm sorry.
My favorite is they're outside a science classroom. They have showers in those because of chemicals.
Well,
he could
this
just
is-
go shower
This
himself.
is a middle
This is a middle school science class. We
I
did not
still-
have
oh.
showers in our middle
Oh,
school
we
science
did.
classes.
We did. One of our students had to use it.
We never used like chemicals and stuff.
Oh, well, you guys weren't cool enough.
Not
biggest
until high
thing-
school.
The biggest thing I did in middle school science was I dissected a pig heart.
Oh, nope.
She buried her face in her hands. The tears slipped easily through her fingers. Don't.
Just slurp her tears.
It's the sound of tears slipping through her fingers.
Everyone was silent, then started to giggle. Then they busted up into a laughing fit. Anna looked up at Gerard, but only to find him sitting in front of her, laughing his guts out. I'm just kidding. Don't cry. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
What?
I'm just gonna be sticky and smell like coffee all day.
Oh, ma'am. Don't say it like that,
Don't
please.
call him sticky.
I'd rather call him sticky than something else.
I didn't like that you said that so sensually.
Ray then walked over and pulled her to her feet. Gerard went over to the science door and unlocked it. Everybody shuffled in and sat at their seats. Okay, go back to class. Ray shut his door so the kids wouldn't get out.
What?
Contain the children.
They're trapped
Kidnapping them?
in the classroom.
Yeah.
Gerard, I'm really sorry about what I did. He picked up her books and handed them to her.
That are all full of coffee and sopping wet, apparently.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. He paused. What's your name?
Don't say it like that.
It's Anna, Ray blurted and headed into his class. I thought he was already in his class.
You opened the door just to say that.
Why you listening?
Smack.
He's
Why
just
you-
like got his ear pressed to his door.
He's so eager to share my name.
He's like, he's in it for the goss.
Yes.
Anna, huh? Well, don't worry about it. Here's your jacket.
That's all wet and full of freaking coffee.
She took it and smiled. Gerard put his hand on her shoulder and grabbed the towel that was still sitting on his
Your
shoulders.
shoulders again.
He dabbed her tears.
Stop dabbing!
And sent her to the classroom. What the fuck?
What? Where are you? Like, you're in
In
a
the
liminal
hallway.
space between, like... You're not even in the hallway anymore, though. They were all sent to their classes. I don't...
You're asking me questions I don't know the answers to.
Oh,
Listen.
Who wants to read next?
Give it to Harmony.
I like reading. I don't like that you stroked my face. Okay.
Oh dear.
She sat next to Cherie and she nudged her hard on the ribs. If you cry one more time today, I swear it'll flood. I think that it'll flood from Gerard's cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Something else is gonna flood that.
Anna!
Sorry.
No, you're not! Don't lie!
Okay, I'm not sorry.
Oh, shut up. Sorry. Okay, let's start class, shall we? Gerard said loudly. It looks like that says badly.
How do you shout badly? You sound like a gorilla.
No, this is MCR.
Trying to do math.
Anna was in a daze. Cherie nudged her side and said, "Pay attention." Anna looked like she was going to say something, but thought better of it. The faster she got back,
First time.
the faster she got back to her daydream, the better for her anyway. That's not where a comma should be. She rested her chin in her hand and always had her eyes follow Gerard, like the Mona Lisa. Cherie glared at Anna out of the corner of her eyes. She noticed Anna staring at Gerard's butt.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
She pinched her tricep hard and Anna let out a yelp.
That is... Why did you lose your teeth for a second?
Given a John Lennon smile.
Yeah! She's like... Oh.
I'm embarrassed.
So you lost your teeth?
Gerard spun around and said, putting his hands on his hips, "Anna, what now?" Cherie pinched me. He walked over and laid his hand on Cherie's baby fists.
What?
Quote unquote. That's in quotations.
Just say small hands, please.
You wrote it.
Just say small hands.
"Keep your hands to yourself," he said sternly. But she was looking at your butt.
Oh boy, she's just not even helping you out anymore.
No. Listen, Anna kind of doesn't deserve it right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
She exclaimed
Exclaimed.
loudly.
Exclaimed.
"No, I wasn't," she lied. Gerard looked at Anna, then Cherie. He sighed heavily, then said, "I'll see you two in my room at lunch."
Oh boy.
Ooh, we got... Oh, they're double booked.
How will we ever make it to prom now?
Everybody in the class oohed them. "But we were told to go to Mikey's," Anna protested. "Who said? Frank? Fine. Mikey's room at lunch." Anna raised her hand. "What?" he seethed. Can I... Never mind." She hid her hands under the table and double-fingered him.
What?
Flipped him off.
Oh! Oh, that's what we're doing.
We're not exploring other orifices.
Okay, then. He removed his hands and faced the room
Where were his hands?
on Cherie's baby fists.
Thank you.
Okay, class. Today we are going to discuss the effects of drugs on the brain.
Wow. Okay.
Somebody give me an example of ecstasy. The two girls eyed each other for the rest of the period, mouthing, "This is all your fault," over and over. The bell rang, and they dropped their books off in reading, got their lunches, and were on their way to Mikey's room. "This is your fault, Cherie. You got it backwards, honey."
Who wrote that one?
I
Is that something you would say on a
did.
regular
No,
basis?
I don't know why I wrote it like I did.
"If you didn't pinch me, none of this would be happening." Soon, they reached their destination and nervously opened the door. They stepped inside and faced everybody in the room. They stopped chattering and stared at them. Gerard had a hand... What? Gerard had a hard stare.
Oh, okay.
Ray had a soft one, and Mikey had an anoid. It's missing an N. Look on his face. Then they saw someone they didn't think they'd see, but at this point weren't surprised. Sorry, surprised got rewritten 4 different times.
They were extra surprised.
Surprised with a Z. Serper. Supri. Surprised. And then we have "Hi, Bob," in quotations. It's written correctly, but then it's crossed out. And then "Hi, Bob," in quotations again, is written still correctly. "Hi, Bob," they both said unenthusiastically. "I thought you said they'd be excited," Bob exclaimed, staring at Ray. "I thought they would be," he said with a shrug. "Sorry, but we're not exactly having the best day," Cherie explained. "Why don't you tell me about it?" Bob said. Bob's their therapist.
This story is so stupid.
They sat in 2 desks, and all of the MCR crew stood in a circle surrounding them, with Bob right in front of Anna. Oh no.
That's a small circle.
Cherie knew what was coming next. Anna burst into tears. "At first, today was great. Ray was so nice, but then Mikey was rude." "He did apologize, though," Cherie interrupted. "Yeah, but anyway, Frank was..."
I love it. Gloss over it.
"Nice, but then I spilled coffee all over Gerard, and we got into trouble in his class, and now we're here," she blubbered. Cherie the whole time was actioning out her killing herself in many different ways.
That's a mood.
And when Anna finished, Cherie whispered in her ear, "I think I see a stream forming."
Can we just do a shot every time I fucking cry in this?
No.
No.
We don't want to kill people.
"Oh, shut up," she snapped. "Hey now," Ray exclaimed. Trying to calm them down, but back and forth they kept going at each other. "Stop it!" Anna and Cherie looked at him, surprised because they never heard him raise his voice like that before, even though they just met him. "Anna, sit here." He pointed to a desk at the last row. "Cherie, sit there." He pointed to a desk on the other side of the room. Then he whispered something. Then he whispered something to the band, and everyone but him and the girls left. "You two are That's the wrong two. "You two are best friends. Now I'm going to leave the room. Now, and you two are going to make up. Got that?" They stared at Ray in surprise. The nodded. Nodded. And he slammed the door. They cringed.
So have I.
Then they turned to face each other. "What was that?" Cherie exclaimed. "That... Ray! Wow!" Anna stuttered. "I know."
You're very excited.
Wow.
I know. He was like, rawr.
Oh my god! No!
She muttered while making fake lion paws.
Don't ever.
Grab your tray and sit over here, Cherie. She did as she was told. I'm so pissed at them. We were just kidding. How can they do this? They're my
What?
heroes, and they got mad at us? Oh my god. Anna crushed her bread in her hand.
Wow, you're so strong.
I'm pissed too. Should we go back to lunch? No, it's like detention. If we leave, we're dead. they just snipe you trying to leave the classroom.
I'd pay good money. Fuck. To see
be
how just like, they're just sitting there outside like, alright, we've got eyes on her.
They're rude. I wish they weren't our teachers. Anna bit hard into her pizza and swallowed loudly.
How do you... No, don't imitate. Don't imitate.
Be careful what you wish for, Anna. It might just come true. Cherie unwrapped her cheeseburger. Whatever. Today was supposed to be perfect and everything. We never get in trouble, Anna pointed out with her mouthful. It's not fair, Cherie agreed. Well, life isn't always fair. Suddenly, Ray came in and sat in between the girls. I've heard enough.
He really likes to just
Appear.
listen in.
Yeah, he's for the goss. He wants to know all the tea.
Yeah, I guess.
The others came in. Cherie was too angry to even look at them.
Oh,
Anna was too embarrassed to even look at them.
don't make that noise.
Did you hear us? Anna said shakily. It's the wrong here. It wasn't hard. You were so loud, Mikey said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just so mad, Anna stammered. Right, Cherie? She nudged Cherie. Yeah, she said unenthusiastically. Listen, we're sorry we said that stuff, but we didn't exactly expect MCR, our favorite band, to teach us for a week. It's a big enough shock on its own without us getting in trouble, which we never do, so you should expect us to be mad. Why are you touching me?
Anna, not any of the band members. Anna is touching Harmony.
Yes.
I feel like that's important to note.
Yes. But we are so sorry. When Cherie finally finished, Gerard said, You aren't in trouble, and we're sorry too. It was a bit of a shock, and we could have been more supportive, so let's pretend none of this ever happened, okay?
Yeah, just forget that.
Sure, Anna and Cherie exclaimed in unison.
Unison?
You want to read?
Sure.
I'm at okay. It's about halfway down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay then. Eat up, because you have reading with me in 15 minutes, Bob said excitedly. They gulped down their food, and Bob, Anna, and Cherie all rushed to reading. Anna and Cherie sat down. They were the first one. No, they were the first ones there. They were the first ones there. They sat a while chatting as 10 other kids came flooding in. Hey, Bobbert. Why did you call him Bobbert?
Oh.
Anna smiled. He turned around from the chalk board and looked at her with those beautiful blue eyes of his. Yes, he smiled back. Anna jumped from her seat and raveled her arms around his neck. Thank you, she murmured.
Don't murmur.
He gave her a comforting squeeze.
Stop it.
No problem. Anna wished she could stay like that forever, but she knew she couldn't. His beard scratched her delicate face, and woo, and his hair was somewhat in her mouth.
Ew.
But she didn't care. It looks like you say, but she didn't cave. She loved Bob with all of her heart. She felt so right with Bob. Well, in his arms. Suddenly the bell rang, and Bob gently pulled her off of him.
Ma'am, you're 13.
I know.
Okay, time for class, he muttered. Ugh. He sent her off to her seat, and Bob cleared his throat loudly. He sent her off to her seat, and Bob cleared his throat loudly to tell the class to quiet down. Welcome to the last class of the day. I'm Bob Breyer?
Yep, Bob Breyer.
Okay. Or Mr. Breyer, or Mr. B, or Mr. Bob, or Mr. Bob Breyer. Today...
He's a cool teacher.
Any combination of his name. Today, we will be reading My Brother Sam is Dead.
That was a real book, by the way.
I know.
They gave the spoiler in the title.
That we will be doing vocabulary and a quiz from the My Brother Sam is Dead questions. I love that you underlined the book title every time.
Supposed to.
She learned it in language arts.
Then if there are any minutes left, we'll play a game. Everybody hooted when he said game. Hoot. Cherie glared at Anna. Anna avoided eye contact. What? Anna finally asked. Jeez, I'm jealous of you being so outgoing. Just go up and hug them, Anna said. They won't mind. They probably would.
Please ask before you hug anyone.
Yeah. Cherie nodded slowly, then began to stand up. No, not now. You can't do it during class. Later, Anna hissed. Cherie sat down. Anna, will you read the first paragraph? Sure. After reading the first paragraph, he called on Cherie to read the second. After they read the story and answered the questions, they didn't have time for a game.
Oh.
Typical of a teacher, never to have time for a game, they heard someone mumble. So, are you going to? Anna asked. Going to what? Hug him. Oh, maybe tomorrow. In other words, never. Cherie rolled her eyes but didn't say anything because she knew it was true and she didn't want to start another fight. They didn't say anything until they got on the bus. Well, that was an eventful day, Cherie exclaimed. I heard MCR were teaching your classes, Alana said as she got on the bus.
Poor Alana. That's not on all the fun.
Anna and Cherie nodded. Tell me everything, Alana exclaimed. Anna and Cherie back and forth told Alana of all of the day's events, and Anna ended with, and they're going to be here teaching our classes all week. Really? You guys are lucky. Oh, yes, we are, Cherie screamed excitedly. Yeah, for once, I'm actually glad I'm not on block, Anna giggled weirdly. Anna, seriously, how come you, randomly hug people? Well, people you like, Alana asked, smiling. Because I can, Anna laughed.
Oh, God.
They just couldn't wait for tomorrow.
That's the end of that chapter, finally.
Finally.
Guys, this story sucks.
Did you... the whole thing falling apart?
Yes.
It's old. It's seen some miles.
It's as old as her 8th grade journal.
Oh my god.
Thanks for listening to that, friends.
Oh.
Join us next time on Chapter 3. Now, Cranler, I'm gonna give it a shooty shot.
Oh, you're
You're gonna try it?
Let me tell you guys where you can find us. You can find us on our socials at TikTok, at Record Button Group, Facebook, TRB Production Group, GRP, you know, the word. Instagram, TRB Production Group, Twitter, at TRB Prod Group, YouTube, the Record Button Group,
production group. And if you don't want to just look all of that up directly, you can also go to recordbuttongroup.com and there's links to all of those.
I tried.
You know what? You gave it a good shooty shot.
We also have merch. Go to trbmerchstore.threadless.com.
Oh my god, she got it.
There you
thank
go.
God, I'm learning. Give us a review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and now Spoofy, Spotify.
Why were you so scared to say iTunes? You had like pure horror in your eyes of like, iTunes! Oh my
Just
god.
to be sure, we're on iTunes.
You can also subscribe to our Patreon. We have links to that on the Record Button Group website.
Oh,
Just check us out. We're cool people.
well, that's generous.
Anyway, this has been Why Did I Write This? I'm Anna.
I'm Harmony.
I'm Beth.
Catch you next time, suckers.
Why did I write this?